News Super.
Back to This Morning on BBC One. Vanessa's here later, and we can join her live now for a preview of this morning's show.
On today's show, England football coach Glenn Hoddle is adamant that he won't resign. But will he be sacked today? We'll also meet a man, his wife and her lover, their wedding reception DJ, and celebrity chefs Anthony Worrell-Thompson and James Martin pop in for a 60-second sandwich. All that and more at 9:45. Now Kilroy.
Hello and good morning. It's Saturday night. No, not now. It's not Saturday night. I mean, imagine it's Saturday night. And you'd love to go out into town with your man. What does he want to do? Oh, he wants to sit at home, watch the football, or amuse himself with his computer. So what do when your man prefers to stay in and you like to go out? You love him, but you wish he could be just a little bit more exciting. Simone? Your man a bit boring, is he?
Just a bit, yeah.
Just a bit?
Yeah, he wants to sit in all the time playing the computer. And it's not like it's for an hour or something. Sunday, he started after EastEnders and he finished about 11 o'clock at night. And the thing is, he'll tell me to go downstairs in the bedroom and watch telly all day, but I've got friends around. I have to take everyone downstairs in the bedroom because he wants to sit upstairs in the big telly, play the computer.
All by himself?
Yeah.
Can't you get him to go out with you?
Well, no, that's hard. No, not when the computer's on.
Why?
No, because he won't leave a game. He's got to get past that level.
Oh, you've got to get past the level, Walter! Oh, what level are you on, Walter?
Well, I've clocked the game, really. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm?
I've clocked it already, yeah. But the thing is,
You're boring.
No, it's not boring. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, so many years playing the computer and you get used to it, and it's like you got friends who will, you understand, help you play it as well. You understand, compete with you, and she doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And it's like...
Oh, so you'd rather be married to the computer?
No, it's not really. It's just that,
true.
you understand...
it's true.
You know, certain times, yeah, I just want to play the computer. She doesn't want. She never want to ever play the PlayStation at all. You know what I'm saying? And
doesn't she?
No, never.
Well, she never wants to...
Really? Never. You understand?
I do understand, yeah. She never wants to join in and play the PlayStation.
I don't know why.
She's really odd, isn't she, Walter? No, he doesn't understand.
She keeps saying... You get me?
When I said that, you were taking me seriously, but you can't understand why she doesn't... Walter, hang on, Walter, wake up. Can't you understand why she didn't want to play PlayStation? What are you playing on this computer? What is this game?
Well, there is a different series of games, got different levels, you understand? And the more you go, the more higher you go, the more harder the levels go. So you have to, like, you know, put your mind into what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? And you got disturbed by... Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But what is a PlayStation?
Don't you start with talk about your matchboxes.
He's got the matchbox.
You're the matchbox. Oh, I'm sorry. What were you? Of course, you could talk to Walter, Sarah.
Suppose Simone did decide that she was going to play the PlayStation a bit. Would you be then prepared to take some time off the computer to do what she wanted to do?
Yes,
I would.
I've played
the computer. I've sat there and played it. And then when I'm going wrong, he's...
When?
No. I've played it before. No, you're playing it wrong here. This is how you... And he takes it off for the next couple of hours. So it's better I just go out, innit? And leave him on the computer.
Go on, Walter, what are you going to say?
You see, the thing is, yeah, I'm saying she's like... She knows how to play it, but she don't play the right way, and it's like...
Why should she play it the right way?
Go on, Lilith.
Why should she play it the right way?
Because
you should be able to give her some time. You're not giving her any time. You're giving time to the computer.
I am giving the time. We go out, do we? Right? We go out, we go...
Where'd you go?
I'm saying? We go...
To buy another PlayStation.
No. We go for dinner, we went... You know what I'm saying? We go different places, everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But it's like... When I come from, like, work, sometimes I DJ and stuff, yeah. And it's like, when I come from work, I home, relax, and I want to play like a little PlayStation instead of boring telly.
But how often do you take
Oh.
out?
Like, every day, though.
No,
Come on,
don't.
Why don't you have a compromise? Why don't you pay for, say, an hour, right, and then turn it off and spend some time with her?
Yeah. All right, then.
Well, why
I don't
don't you?
understand your point, yeah. An hour, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like,
How many kids you got?
None.
You got none, so you
I
haven't...
wonder why.
I said, I wonder why.
No, we got 3 kids. He works long hours, and if he comes home and he has time to play, he plays, but he only
What,
plays...
with you or with the PlayStation? Both.
Yeah, there's a few games we like to play, but they're not on Nintendo.
He plays on the Nintendo, and he plays for, say, half an hour, then he comes down and spends some time with me and the children. It should be give and take.
yeah,
You've got to give and take. Do you think he should be giving and taking, or should he be taking? What is it? Should he be making a compromise? What's the problem with Walter? Or is there a problem with Walter? Perhaps there isn't.
no,
Walter's happy.
It's always been like
Yeah,
that.
he is, look.
Well,
You
no,
understand?
not at the beginning because we never lived together, but it's like recently, since Christmas really, since like we've just got our new place and everything and finding
It's
out
a wonderful
what was all bad.
Hang on, Sarah. Go on.
No, I'm finding out his bad habits and everything.
Yeah, this is the same as me because I've been together with my boyfriend for 3 years now, and we've got a child that's 1.5 years, and we've only lived together for the past year. And when we first got together, it was great. It was out clubbing, pubbing all the time. Couldn't fault him, ideal man. And I thought it might be because we've had a child together that it might have changed the circumstances, but my mum has the child and my little girl of a weekend now, so we can obviously got the opportunity. I'm 21, he's 23, we're both still young, you know, opportunity that grandparents have got the children. And obviously we can go off and enjoy ourselves, but he'd rather, you know, stay and get a few beers, all the boys round the telly, you know, and I'm sort of running around, I'm beer lady for all of them, cooking them dinners, you know, and I get up Saturday morning ready to go shopping with him, and there's like 30 bodies across my lounge floor, and it's a new house, and I'm not happy with obviously all these bodies
I can
everywhere.
understand her point though, because
It's
you understand,
a bit
but
going too far, but I mean,
Yeah.
as a gent, when you do settle down, you've really got to... You do settle down, you've got children, so you do settle down a little bit, and it's a tendency, the way it goes. But yeah, the gents lying across your floor...
We've just had like an 8-month-old, but we've got an 8-month-old baby, and we still
I
go
say, I
out
haven't just
and
had it,
we
tell you, I
like...
mean,
Yeah,
They don't come 8 months old, do they, Lilith?
No, he's 8 months old. And he's
Bit of work at that
gorgeous,
one.
But we still, I mean, we run a pub together. We're with each other. We work with each other. We're with each other 24 hours a day, and everything is fine. He plays the computer. He's on the computer, but it's like it's a bit of work, and it's a bit, you know, I come upstairs on our night off. We've got a night off together, which should be together, and he's on the computer. And what he does, he takes photos. He's got the digital camera. He's just brought.
Yeah, so it's part
he takes
work,
photos
it's part
of everyone in our
keeping
pub.
the pub going, basically.
And then he has to put their faces on bodies. And it's like...
We can imagine, can't we? We can imagine.
They're not rude. They're not rude.
No, they're not rude.
No,
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 they do it here. They do it here with the cameras.
So
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
part
they've got the
business,
gear.
but then we still manage, OK, we don't go out, but our social life is downstairs in the pub. But it is give and take. You've got to work at relationship. Is there love there? Yeah.
Compromise.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it.
Is that what
really.
you've done then?
Well, I've been married many years now, but my husband would be fine if he could have a paintbrush in one hand, a room without anything in it, and a record of Frank Sinatra. He would be in his element.
That's
and I
great.
many a time say to him, let's go out. Oh, no, I must finish this or I must finish that. And that's what it's got to a stage. Since we've been retired, he finds more time to stay in the home instead of coming out with me.
What are you saying? Your kid's boring?
Well, yes, he is. No, it's not boring. He's become unexciting. He's not exciting anymore. I've got to book up for the hotel.
You see? There's life in the old dog, yes.
I've got to book up if we want to go to the theatre. I've got to book up if we want to go and see a show.
Oh, that's all right.
Yes,
That's you
but
taking
there is
it. But he does go to the theatre.
Oh, yes, with a lot of pushing and humming and hawing afterwards. But I've got to make him do it. He won't do it otherwise.
That's all right.
Why don't you let him do some of it then?
But he wouldn't. He
wouldn't?
No, he wouldn't.
Well, why don't you
you
arrange to go out with some friends?
Yes.
Leave him indoors.
Yes.
And then see what his reaction is when you get back in.
Fantastic idea.
Yes, but he do. No, he might say that.
You see what you've done there? You've missed the
indoors.
Listen to him. He wants to stay indoors. You've split their marriage, Lilith.
No. No, that will make him think.
Yes, but as you get older, he gets set in his ideas. You shouldn't have to be like that.
No, but then you could try and do something about it.
Is he boring, or he's doing?
He is boring.
What he's doing?
Very, very boring.
He's doing
It's wrong.
Well, all I can say is,
Setting your ways.
And setting your ways.
Why don't you
Yes,
describe
you do get set in your ways.
You do.
And all my business life, I was the forerunner. But since we've been retired, I take it more easy now. And my home is my castle. I love my home. I've worked hard for my home. And I want to enjoy it. And if I was this gentleman, that very pretty young lady sitting next to me, no way would I mess about with the computer. I'd be out with my young wife if I was that age, and I'd leave the computer till it was my age. When you get to my age, you've got plenty of time to stay at home and play with the computer.
Your wife is still a pretty lady. Well, why don't you do exactly that?
My wife is fantastic.
You're never too old to do the same thing.
I must tell you, my wife is absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
I must tell you, on one particular time, she got so
why
frustrated.
you should take her out more often.
Let me answer the question. One day she got so excited and got so annoyed with me, she wanted us to go. I said, oh no, leave it. She went up into the bedroom, took all my ties out, opened the bedroom window and threw them out in the garden.
No. What's your name? Wally? Water?
Water! Very clever. Oh, how long did you take thinking that up? He's been sitting here for half an hour thinking. He has, Wally, hasn't he? Wally, you got me saying Wally. Hang on a minute, just shut up. No, you stop. There's going to be a fight here if you're not. Hang on, is he a friend of yours?
Well,
what? Is he a friend of yours?
No.
All right, you have my permission to hit him. You can pretend you're on Jerry Springer. You can walk over here and thump him. Walter is his name.
Walter.
Yeah.
The way you got your life there, respect to you, because you know what? She's got options. If she don't like it, she can leave. She's got options. Hold on.
Sorry. I think you're wrong there. You know what I'm saying?
What, that she ain't got options?
Well,
of course she's got options.
She got options, but the thing is that, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
I mean,
No, it's bad, but it's not worth leaving.
It's bad, but it's not worth it.
It's bad, but you ain't going to change it, are you?
No,
you ain't going to change it.
He's saying he's a good bloke.
No, I didn't say you're a bad guy. I didn't say you're a bad guy.
Listen to what he's saying. He's saying...
I'm just saying...
He's a good guy.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't worth that she leave me for...
Just put a bit on the computer.
Right.
No, because you're worth more.
It's on your computer, you understand? And that's only one.
What are you complaining about?
No, it is something to complain about, though, all the time. It is all the time, though.
What do you think? He's doing all this time.
I'm not going to leave him over a computer.
Do you think it's a waste? Is it a waste? Is it a waste? Walter.
Well, he said...
Brian.
I don't know your name. He said she's got an option. Of course she's got an option. But I'm sure she's with Walter for certain reasons, yeah? Okay. I'm sure he's a nice guy in other ways. But now, Walter, you have to also put in a bit of effort. Because I used to go out with a guy who was boring. I mean, boring is irrelevant. It's what I want, what they want. Yeah. He just wouldn't...
Relative, yeah.
Yeah. He just wouldn't go out at all from the start, right?
I do go out.
Nothing. Not even stay
DJ,
in and have a bottle of wine and cook or whatever.
Do go out.
Nothing. And if he had a hobby like you love your computers, there's nothing wrong with that. But if that's all you want, why do you need a girlfriend?
That's right.
Why? I mean, you know, if you don't spend any time at all with her, you just play the games or go to work and then that's it.
The thing is, I had the computer before I knew her, you get me?
Was he like that from the start?
I don't know. We never lived together. It's only recent we started living together.
We've been married for 27 years and I collected matchboxes before I met my wife. My wife knows...
What?
I collect matchboxes.
No, wasn't you. You are not allowed to swear. You are not allowed to swear on my programme. You did swear. I heard you. No, don't repeat it, man. Goodness gracious, you are not to take the Lord's name in vain. Cheese.
All right,
He said, oh, cheese.
Right.
Matchboxes. Right? Yeah. No, just a minute. What did you tell me? Smokey says.
Yes.
What's this about the matchboxes?
I collect matchboxes from all over the world.
Why?
Because they're nice pieces of art.
Art?
Do they throw away art?
Do they have to be books or
all sorts?
All sorts. How many you got?
I stopped counting when I reached over 100,000.
Oh, is that all?
That's not counting swaps.
Marion?
It's not counting swaps.
Oh, you counted them for him, have you?
No. No way.
Is he boring about his matchboxes?
If I'm reading a paper or something and it's a new one, it comes under my nose. That I don't like. But it's all right. It keeps him occupied. It's when you go to the kitchen and you can't do the washing up or something, or you can't cook dinner because there's matchboxes.
Has he got them on his chest as well?
Yes.
Those matchboxes. Do you sleep in a matchbox?
No.
I am sorry I interrupted you. So you're a fanatic about matchboxes.
Yes.
And you were going to give Walter advice on how to be less boring.
Well, not less boring. I wouldn't use the word boring.
Okay.
Right, thank you. Thank you.
There are levels at which you can do things. As I was saying, I was collecting matchboxes before I met my wife. Right? But I do not put them first. I put my wife first.
Quite right.
And if...
Ask your wife that first, don't you?
What did you say?
You have to ask his wife if he puts her.
Can you
before his
corroborate
matchbox.
his claim that he puts you first, Marion?
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Hang on, okay, sort of.
No.
Go on then. All right, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Carry on, Brian. Tell what you're going to tell Walter. What you're going to tell Walter?
Well, I'll give my wife as first. I mean, if it was a serious thing, then the matchboxes would go.
Yeah.
If what was
So-
a serious thing,
No,
your
please,
wife
I can't get you from there, please. Go on.
If it was a serious matter of whether the wife was with me or the matchboxes with me, the matchboxes go.
Oh, but it's not a question of that, is it? We
No.
all expect
We
that. His
all-
computer
absolutely.
would go. If it's a matter
Yeah,
of
but
life
no,
and
but then
death,
it's got
we
the
know
same
what
problem.
Walter would do if he had a choice between
Hang on.
Simone and the PlayStation. He'd save the PlayStation.
So far, he'd save the matchboxes.
Can you? All right. Do you think is there a kind of feeling here that these men are taking women for granted? That they assume that they can carry on playing with his PlayStation, collecting his matchboxes, staying at home like Kinder's, proud of his house, worked all his life for it, likes it. It's his castle, he said. But are they taking women for granted? Do you think?
Definitely. I've been married for 20 years, and for the last 4 years, I felt like I've been taken over by a computer chip.
Why?
Because I've been taken for granted. I go to work, I've got a busy life, I've got a busy job. When I come home, I want to go out, I want to have fun. My life is for fun. And I've got a husband and 3 kids. We've got 3 computers. They multiply in our house.
They breed?
They breed, yeah, they breed. I daren't go out, I'll come back. There's another computer in the house that he plays on the internet. He has his friends round. They play Command and Conquer. I know every level of Command and Conquer. And 4 months ago, I just sat down and I said, either the computer goes or I go. And he put the computer down and he said that he would be prepared to put the computer aside so that he could have a bit of time for me.
And did he?
It's changing.
But you're upset and angry about
I was
this.
really, really upset. And his argument was he didn't realise there was a problem. And I said, well, my daughter said to him, Dad, you've really got to talk to Mum because there's a major problem here. He didn't want to talk to me. I've got a new car, I've got an exciting job. And
What's your job?
I'm a nurse, which I really love. And I want to come home and go out and have fun. And he said, you've got a new car, good job, going on a brilliant holiday. What's the problem?
Yeah, what's the problem?
What is the problem? I want my husband to take me out. If I go out with my friends, I want my husband to come with me. I've been married 20 years and I want him to come with me. He doesn't want to come with me, so I go out on my own.
I think you just like nagging. That's
No, I don't like nagging. I don't nag. No, it's got to the point now that my life revolves around working. If I go to work, I come home, whatever day my off duty is, I want to have fun. Girls need to have fun. I need fun after my stressful day at work.
All you want to do is go to work, come back and have fun.
No, I want a life with him. I want him to come with me. My life doesn't revolve. I want to go out with my friends. If he wants to come with me, if I go out for dinner with my friends, I'll say to him, do you want to come? Oh no, I'd rather stay in and play on the computer. Because I know as soon as I'm out the door, the friends are on the internet.
Yeah, how can you call it nagging?
Because she's giving him an ultimatum. The computer.
Men give us the reason. You give us the reason to nag. No, you're giving us the reason to nag, so we have to nag.
It's not nagging. It's not nagging. You need to realise this, right? If she's saying there's a problem, right, then there's a problem. You can't tell her there's no problem. There's a problem there.
Yeah,
You don't listen to your wife. You don't listen to your wife and she turns around and says there's a problem. I'm going to go, get rid of the PlayStation or whatever. And she goes and...
Yeah, the problem is you're causing the problem.
But I love it.
I'm on your side.
He's on your side. See, you can't win with women, can you? You can't win. No, he's just sticking up for you two and then she turns round on him.
The reason I could have quite easily have walked out. I could have gone out, got myself a flat and walked out with no explanation, but I didn't want to do that because I love him.
See, I think you can win with women. I can't understand the matchstick man's hobby, but I can understand... Sorry, the matchbox man's hobby.
Matchstick is Lowry.
Yeah, I can understand Walter's hobby because I've actually started an affair with Lara Croft on my computer myself, right?
Lara Croft?
Yeah, she's the Tomb
Is that
Raider.
the woman with the thingies and the belt and the... Yeah.
And I'll get my wife to dress like her as well, you know. But anyway, that's another thing.
But
the thing is...
not another thing. What, kinky? She says with the black leather trousers on. No, I'm not learning that part. What, you do let your wife to dress like Lorna Croft?
Yeah, yeah, she's got some, you know, she's got all the kit, she's got the figure, she's got the kit.
It's all the kit.
She's got the little bag and the little boots and the figure, and she's got the weapons.
The weapons, yeah.
No, but what I was getting back to was, I think that, you know, you've got to devote time to yourself, your computer, but also to devote time to your lady. So, you know, if I do, if you devote, say, 2 or 3, if you devote 2 or 3 hours. If you devote 2 or 3 hours to your computer and then spend time with the lady as well, and then there's no problem, then it's harmony.
I never... Go on, sorry.
The lady's also got to understand that the man wants his hobby as well. He's got to have his time.
If you're giving her that
That's
time,
fine.
then she'll respect that. If you give her that time, she will then respect the time that you're on your computer.
Definitely. Well, it's got to be a 50-50 partnership, hasn't it?
For Larry, the matches box man.
Pardon?
Larry, is that your name?
No, that's not Larry. We haven't got a Larry here.
It's the next one.
We started... No. This just shows you how things get exaggerated. His name's Walter. He called him Wally. And now you're calling the matchbox man Larry.
What's his name?
Brian.
Okay, Brian, this is it. You started collecting Max Botches, right?
Yeah.
The minute you met your wife, she should have been all the flames you need, baby.
You've been watching too much television.
No. When O'Neill said, look, what's the option? What he meant was, there is on his computer, baby, you go get dressed, you go make yourself up, you go to a club, call up a couple of friends, go to a club. That's the option he's talking about.
Yes,
or you just go. Do you have kids? You said no, right? No kids.
Well, why'd you ask me if they got kids when they said no?
I didn't remember. You just go, put yourself together, go to a club, call up a couple of friends. You don't even have to tell him where you're going. Till when he comes back and he's in arguments with you, you just say, look, your computer woman was making the thing for you.
But you're
and
looking for
you, the real woman.
You are looking for the argument now. You know what I'm
Ain't no argument there, baby.
She makes the argument grow, you get me?
Okay, then when I start arguing with you now, and I start telling you something, then you realize, look, your computer now argue with you, but me will argue to come at a real woman. Me there to stop all the changes where you want.
Did you notice? Did you notice when she did the real woman? She did this bit.
You understand?
So you don't need
She did.
something.
Is she with you?
Yeah, I do understand that, but
Okay,
you know?
you've been living in your house for some years, whatever.
Yeah, but if Walter's girlfriend or wife did it, would you be prepared to go with her after a period of time? If she did it once, twice, 3 times, if she dressed herself up?
Of course, they need to understand, look, I'm losing my woman here, I'm losing my
Marriage or
girl.
partnership's a 50-50 sort of situation.
But it doesn't look like he's putting 50 into it. He's not putting 50 because he comes in from work. I come in from work, there's my woman cook me some good food, man.
Sweetheart.
And then I just walk, change my clothes, turn on the TV, look what's on it, and
I
interest
do
me,
the
I'm gone
ironing.
on the computer.
Hang on, I do the ironing.
Yes.
I do the ironing.
Only because I broke my shoulder.
I do the ironing, so that's no problem.
He's left-handed, I'm right-handed.
That's right, and we've got a left-handed iron.
Is there anything else we need to know about you two?
Poor Walter, would you be prepared? Would you be prepared to compromise if she did that? Would you go out with her? Would you say Monday and say Tuesday and Saturday, let's go out?
No, if they're going to make it special days, that is going to become boring. They say, on Monday we're doing this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be boring.
When they feel like they want to do
it's like, I think the best thing for her to do is like, she got to be prepared, yeah, to like be with me on the computer as well, learn it as well. You understand?
You don't take her what you want to do.
Give her some time.
You know how much I love.
Lilith, stop haranguing the man. This man has come for a quiet... Walter,
you've got one set of controls.
I got 3 controls, actually 4, you understand? You understand? I got 4.
Did you think you were coming for a quiet morning here?
Yeah,
he thought he was coming for a nice quiet...
Yeah.
And he's getting attacked from the wild woman at the back here. The mad matchmaker here. The do-it-yourself woman here. And old Lilith over there is haranguing him. What's your problem, Lilith?
He's got to give... A man has got to give a woman a little bit of his time. If he can't give her a bit of time, then it's no point.
Yeah, I do understand that, yeah. I do understand that, you get me? I do understand that, yeah. But the thing is, like, I don't go like 3-4 hours in the computer. You know what I'm saying? I spend like an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
What do you think? Can you change these men?
I think you can, but I think you've got to start making a bit more of an effort. And one thing that happens in a long-term relationship is people get complacent. They stop making an effort, and that's when the relationship starts to crumble.
Why did you stop making the effort?
I never did, but I think it's important. My relationship's great, it's okay. But one thing I did realise, especially when you've got children, is that to make it, if you want a relationship for 10 or 20 years, or if you want to be married, you've got to make the effort. That means it's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah, but we don't have kids, though.
Even if we don't
Did you see the way he said that? It was with such a sigh of relief.
Even if you don't have kids, she obviously loves you very much, and you obviously love her very much. But you know, for something to grow, you've got to feed it, and if she's putting in and you're not, it's eventually going to die. You know, so you're going to have to make an effort. And